Welcome, everyone. We're back to the show. I'm your host, Don Vic.
Your co-host IG.
Look who walked through the door. Cookie Monster, let him go.
Just in time.
Just in time for the second show. I'll tell you, boy, these ghosts are something else. They try to hold people hostage, have my co-host hostage. One of the spirits went into his Cookie Monster toy, and they were beefing over a cookie he tripped over. I'm trying to tell you. Hi, Danielle. How you doing?
Hi, Danielle.
Thank you for logging in. So today we had a great guest on the show just about an hour and a half ago. Great guy, Bill Thompson, actor. You know, now he's getting into producing and directing his films. Great guy, man. If you guys missed it, you can go on YouTube and watch it. You can go on the Facebook page or Parapost Network and watch the show that we just previously did. Great guy, funny as hell. And today we got two amazing guests coming. Thanks to Jennifer Dawn for connecting me to these great guys. One is a Christian rock vet, and the other one is a bass player by the name of John Harvey and Mr. Gene Russell Jr. So we're just going to wait for them to log in, and we'll bring them on the show. But, you know, I just want to say tonight, 8 or 8:30 on Enlightened Souls Paranormal, they will be doing an investigation over Michelle's house. I believe that her son picked up something, and they can't get rid of it. So they're bringing in the team, Mark Lee, Barbara, Tammy, Alicia. I'm not sure who else is going to be there, but they're going to go there and try to help out her son, trying to get whatever it is that attached to him out of his home.
Our prayers are, with her and her son, with the family.
Yeah. Mad prayers to them, and I hope that everything works out well. And these are the things, guys, that I'm afraid of when I go do a paranormal investigation with any team. And that's the reason why I'm afraid to attend one of these investigations. Not quite that I'm afraid of the spirits, them talking through the box. Well, maybe, yeah, that too. But definitely bringing something home or something attached to me, that'll be like the most scariest thing for me. So, and guys, this is real. This is truly happening around the world with spirits attached to children or adults. So it's really, really scary. That's a healthy fear. Okay, Danielle. Okay.
Healthy fear.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That is so true. Just watching the paranormal teams, doing an investigation, man, it's just so incredible. And it's challenging because they gotta go in there and not know what to expect or what's going to come through one of those portals if they're open. Like, you don't really know what's in that house or place, in general, that you go investigate. Spirits come in all types of forms. And, if you watched the show yesterday with Ken Allen, how he was saying how some demons, attach themselves to people.
It was a demon, and it was a jinn, right? It was something.
A jinn, yeah. The only jinn I know was like gin and juice. That's the closest. That's the only closest gin I've been to is the gin and juice. Okay.
I was thinking of something like that yesterday, but I couldn't. But yeah.
You couldn't think of
demons, and he said he could sense it, and he know, the attachment. And I asked him, I said, what kind of, how would you know if it's a demon or a jinn?
Right.
He's like, oh, I know personally. I'm like, listen.
Yeah. he could tell the difference between them. And you got to have talent for that. That you got to just grow up with that in you. I know a lot of us say we're spiritual and stuff like that, but you really got to know your stuff. And the Ouija board as well. We spoke about the Ouija board being another way to communicate with spirits, and like he said, a lot of people think Ouija board it's bad, which it could be to new members that don't know how to work with it. If you don't know nothing about the Ouija board, I suggest you not to play with it.
Yeah, because he was saying that the Ouija boards, like that he also teaches people how to use the Ouija board.
Yeah, at least get some classes on it, because if you don't not new if you're new to it and you start playing with that, you don't know who you're playing with. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what portals you might open, and don't know what's going to come through that. And if you don't know how to close the portal, then you're giving them space to come in and kind of do what they want and attach to whatever they want to attach to. Now you got to look for a professional to come in and and clean out the mess that you did. So people, this is real stuff, man. This is real stuff that's going on all around the world, and I'm glad that these paranormal teams go out there and risk their lives to help others, and to actually show us that there is another side. So I appreciate all paranormal teams. It's very exciting to know that there is another side, and they can actually talk to us. Like Mark Lee, he was speaking to his father and one of his friends through the voice box. How cool was that? To be able to talk to your loved one that you ain't spoke to in years. Saying something drunk or smoke free there, but just gotta be aware, be wary. People, toxic people, to open us up to attachment. Even true, very true, Danielle. I agree 100%.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
You never know.
Only thing I don't want to attach to me is Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara.
Barbara Whitlow or Lisa Marie. I got to stay away from those two.
Still like my drink though. Of course, Daniel. You gotta like it. You just gotta make sure you control it, because if you don't control it, if something's wherever you're at, like you said, you give an opening to any demon or jinn to come.
Yeah,
opening up that door.
See, I'll be a grumpy spirit drunk. Where my baby at? Why she ain't home? Where my dinner? Woo, that's so crazy. Sure thing. I'm trying to tell you. So, and the fact that the paranormal and occult is two different things, and they do, but it's so similar because they kind of deal with the same thing. And we was talking about like the voodoo. We was talking about what else we was talking about. The exorcisms. He's done a couple of those.
Yeah, there was that one that he couldn't do nothing for. He had to go. He's like, I have to go to a higher power.
Yes,
he couldn't do nothing for that girl.
So it's very scary. Some of the fields that we choose to play in, and the paranormal world and occult. Listen, those two fields are very, very hard to be in. Well, for me, because I'm scary as hell. I'm scary as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm scary. That's like putting me in a room with 10 women. I'll be scared as hell. I'll be scared as hell to be in the room with 10 women, but I'll be like, oh, something's about to go down. You hear me? Yeah, it is serious stuff. It is so, you know, and I like it, Danielle, because that always caught my attention. The other side, can they talk to us? Now we know they can talk to us. Can they see us? We know they can see us. Um, and we also know that they can get into their spirits can go into other into humans, dolls, um, dinosaurs, like Barbara has. She has a Barney with a spirit attached to it that talks to her. I don't get it. So she's trying to kick out her husband to keep the damn Barney. Poor Michael. Michael got it bad. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Barbara is something else. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Well, I'll try to be. We can't have a sad show. This show's about laughter, fun. And I love to make my guests laugh and my viewers. You know, that's what the show is all about. Besides, helping promote people and promote their talent and expose them, give them exposure on our show and connect them to other talk shows and to other whatever paranormal teams, directors, actors, whatever it is that they're in. If we can help them connect to other sources, then that's what we do. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy helping people. Um, so sometimes you can't help. I mean, you can't help everybody, but we pretty much help those that we think that can make good connections with other people and that we know that can get along. Yes, it's a great outlet. Correct. So, and we do this for everybody. Well, I'm not going to say everybody. Let me take that back. We do this for some people where we connect them with other directors or filmmakers, whatever the case may be, comedians, models, you name it. They've been on our show. Boxers and trainers. They've been on our show. So that's what we do here on the Don Big Show, and we have a great time. It's what it's all about. So the fact that we got accepted to be on another network, which is Parapost Network, which is all about paranormal stuff, and to be able to be on their page, even though that we're not about paranormal, we don't investigate anything. Is an honor to be asked to be on their paranormal page and network. So that we can also get exposure on their network, and they help expose us and we help expose them. But we talk a lot about paranormal stuff because we have a lot of paranormal groups that we work with and talk to, and we're very, very good friends. I probably know over 5 or 6 paranormal teams that I'm active with, and talk to. Somebody texted me.
Yeah, let them know.
Okay, I'm not sure what they texted me, but so we now waiting for Mr. Gene Russell and Mr. John Harvey to log in so we can start our interview with them and find out what they got going. I know that Mr. John Harvey is a Christian rocker, and he's also a veteran. Um, you know, Gene Russell Jr. Plays instrument. So we're trying to get them on here and talk to them and see what they got going on. Danielle, What is it that you do? Are you like an actor? Are you with the paranormal? Like, what is it? You an actor or model?
Who are you, Danielle
Who
Bell?
are you, Danielle Bell? So again, everyone is welcome on the Don Vick Show with co-host IG. If you have a story to tell, or talent. Oh, I got the guys up here. Ooh, boy, you guys got to get ready. We have Mr. Gene Russell Jr. and Mr. John Harvey just popped up. They popped up like ghosts. Boop. right on our boop, right on our camera, boy. And we were talking about paranormal. You see how this paranormal things work, guys? I'm trying to tell y'all something. So, guys, please welcome to the show the one and only two-time champion, Mr. Gene Russell and John Harvey to the show.
Hey, thank you. How y'all doing?
Hey,
thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing awesome. We're hanging in there, man. We're doing awesome. Hey, how y'all doing?
We're good now that y'all here.
we would have some technical difficulties. We often do.
Okay. That's understandable. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a ghost around in here somewhere.
Oh, we know there is.
Yeah,
that's enough. We'll go ahead. We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. So you guys are into paranormal stuff as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Really?
Real big time.
Well, not that big, but
It is big. But I'm listening to a soundtrack of us doing a song that we recorded, and all of a sudden there's a voice coming in, singing alto over top of me, and it's sounding good.
Yeah.
And there wasn't anybody there.
Wow.
Okay. We'll get into that definitely. But
yeah, and there's a story that leads up to that, so don't go anywhere.
Oh yes, people don't go anywhere. Stay in tune.
They got to keep them on the hook.
That's it. That's our little teaser.
Oh my goodness, I love that. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to Jennifer Dawn for making this happen for us. I appreciate it. Jennifer is a great friend of mine. She's so amazing. And she told me about you guys, and I said, well, gee, let's have them on the show. And here we are today.
Wow.
So,
cool. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer has been so good to us.
She has.
We love her to death. And we go back a ways. She's an awesome lady. And I'm so glad that she hooked us up, because you all are amazing. We've been checking out what you guys do.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, we try to do our best to promote, everyone that wants to come on our show, or everyone that has a talent, and they're trying to get out there and get known. So we try to give them our platform to help them, expand their wings and get into other talk shows and just promote their music and just themselves, and get connected with other artists and stuff as well. So that's what we do.
Did I see your son in the studio?
My son?
Yes, and online on somewhere.
Yeah, my son. Yeah, my son's a rapper. He sings hip hop in Spanish and reggaeton. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a great artist. So
Cool.
And then I have my other son. He's also his name is Santos, but we call him Stacks. He's working on a blog, kind of like a reality type of show thing called Stacks in the City. So we're taking a lot of footage. You see us recording a lot, so we're going to use a lot of that footage to create his blog.
Cool.
So that's what we do. But our main thing here is to bring people like yourself onto a show so the world can see exactly what you guys do and what you're working on and who you guys are as people. So with that being said, I know, Mr. John Harley, you play and you sing Christian rock. Tell us about Christian rock.
Okay, Christian rock. I'm a Christian that plays rock music.
Okay.
I play Christian rock. I play generic rock, secular rock, because I'm a firm believer that it's all for the glory. It's all for the glory of God.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this for a long time now. We finished our 1,000th show at the VA hospital right at the pandemic.
Wow.
And it's killing us. We haven't been able to get back in there.
Yeah.
And I know they miss us, and we sure do miss them.
Yeah.
But to us, that's what it's all about. Music is forgiving. It's for showing love.
That's right.
It's an energy. We have lots of folks that have not been able to speak for a very long time, that when they leave one of our shows, they're singing going down the hall in their wheelchair.
That's so cool.
Oh, we've seen a guy get up out of bed and dance that hadn't been out of bed in 6 months.
Get out of here, Russell.
I'm not kidding you. I left the first half a dozen times I did these shows with John. I left crying.
You did.
Wow. I mean, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy what some music will do for these people.
And the trust that they have for us, they don't trust everybody.
No.
But how that went down is, years ago, I was asked to perform on Veterans Day at the VA hospital. And I went in there, and one of the songs I did on stage in front of lots of wheelchairs.
Wow.
Was Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Oh my God.
And I did it, and man, all the men and women were singing along.
Oh.
They were tearing up.
Mm.
And this lady, she came up to me and she tugging on my pants leg. I looked down at her and she goes, "Why are you singing that song? Don't you think they all know that they're going to die?" I look down, I go, "Lady, we're all going to die. Please get off my stage." From that moment, they embraced me. And that has become our #1 song in that entire hospital.
They love it.
They love it.
They love it.
And the show is not about us. It's about them.
That's right.
They sing with us. You know, we don't sing for them. They sing for us. And it's just a beautiful thing.
You get them involved and they feel special.
Get them involved.
Right. So how do you guys prepare for something like this, knowing that you're going to a place where there's a lot of sadness, you know, there, and maybe not enough energy, you know, for these people to feel happy or just go on along with your music? How do you guys prepare for that?
We go excited.
Yeah.
We go there, our game face is on.
Okay.
We rock and roll.
Yeah.
And they rock and roll with us, and they know it before we get there, and they can't wait for us to get there. There is no sadness.
It's exciting just going, because
it's
the appreciation
all about them.
Yeah, and the appreciation
and
that
they
you
love
get
it.
back.
They say
It's
we're
crazy.
their heroes, and that just humbles me like crazy, because it's the other way around. You know, that's why we're there, because they're our heroes.
Yeah.
And I have goosebumps talking about it.
Yeah. You know, I just wish that our government would do much more for them.
Oh, yes.
Than what they're, you know, getting.
You know,
I think
you want something done, you got to do it yourself.
Yes.
This right here is our nonprofit organization that we started specifically because we had to do something ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being on a label. You know, we're not worried about being on a label because we're going to go after what we need because we know what God wants us to do.
Amen.
And we're on a mission. And when you're on a mission, there's no stopping you.
And things, I mean, started doing this for a different reason. Wasn't doing it for ourselves. We started doing things for other people, and the recognition changed greatly. I mean, more open arms, more people welcoming us, more respect,
more people willing to help us in our mission.
Yeah, exactly. More people willing to help
because it's not about us. We're a firm believer that we do what God wants us to do, and He's going to bless us.
Amen. That's right. I was about to say that. You guys are being blessed by God, and He's opening doors.
Man, hallelujah.
I'm a true believer of that.
Yeah, me too. With us too.
Listen, God is powerful, and I know sometimes it takes us a long time to understand how He works, because He don't work when we want Him to work. He works when it's time for Him to work for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? All we need to do is keep pushing, and keep the faith going, because
that's right.
That's what we got is faith. And then he'll start doing his magic and start bringing people and opening doors and bringing you guys shows, and all that type of good stuff that God does for people.
So, we were down in Jacksonville 2 years ago, and we were playing for the homeless down there, and we were down there with some pretty big name people.
Yeah,
Harley,
Coconut Harley,
Lamoureux, rest in peace. He was there, Blues Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
but we're out there. We're playing in a parking lot. There's a van out there giving homeless people showers. There's trucks giving free Levi's and shirts and shoes
that's so cool.
to everybody. There's a jail, the Jacksonville jail, across the street. And we're singing our lungs out. There's preaching, there's praying, there's hands being laid on one another. There's people getting saved.
Yeah.
The police show up. They tell us we got to calm it down. Why do we got to calm it down? They say because you're hollering Jesus too loud. And they can hear it in the jail across the street. And they're getting excited.
Oh, my goodness. How cool is that?
Come on, man. Come on.
It was crazy.
That is so cool.
Yeah. I've played in front of thousands of people. I've played in front of 10,000 people. Nothing can touch it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing. And when God shows you that, you realize, oh, man, I've been doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been known each other and got started in doing the music? How long?
You want go ahead, Doug. Tell them the story.
Well, in 2009, late 2009, I was looking. I was playing the bass and looking for somebody to play with, and I saw an ad on Facebook or one of the sites, and it says looking for a bass player. So I called him up, and he said, "Well, hell, come on over." And it was his son I was talking to.
Okay.
And I went over there, and we jammed on a few songs, and then I listened to some stuff that he was doing, and it just all started right there. And next thing you know, it wasn't 6 weeks later. We didn't even have a band put together, but we were in local contests, local battle of the bands, like 6 weeks after we met.
That's so cool.
We did have an album. We had a CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Called Slither.
Yeah.
And we've gotten a lot of good recognition.
Yeah.
Off of that, I went on to do a couple of solo CDs. JR helped me on. We were playing for the VA, and we do a lot of work with like the Jimmy Van Zant Cancer Charity, We're endorsed by Johnny Van Zant of Leonard Skinner. We have American Hearts Radio.
Yeah, we have a radio show on American Hearts Radio.
We have a Music Speaks web television show.
Oh, okay.
And
so you guys have this a television show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in our second year of it.
What's it called?
It's called Music Speaks with John Harvey and Pastor Slither.
Music Speaks.
You were both ordained ministers.
Okay.
Our motto. This is our motto. I got to say it now, or else I'm going to forget.
Okay.
It's Matthew 10:16, and this is important. For you will be thrown to wolves. Therefore, be wise as a serpent, yet innocent as a dove.
I like that one.
That's what we live by it. In all these years, we've learned a lot. We've learned, who to trust, who not to trust.
Right.
Um,
and Pastor Slither here, it goes right there with it.
That's where Slither comes from. And Slither's the serpent,
Yeah.
And not all serpents are bad.
Right.
Right. He used to own a aquatic store, right?
Yeah.
So they gave him the name Slither.
Oh, okay.
And so we're sitting there one day in the living room, and one of us come up with a band name. And he goes, "Yeah, they used to call me Slither." I go, "That's it. We're Slither." So we've been Slither ever since.
Yeah.
He's Slither, but Slither is the band. So he and I are the founders of Slither.
Okay. And you guys been playing together for how long?
Oh, since 2009.
Oh, so
12 years, 13, going on 13 years.
Okay. And you guys have traveled and hit. So you guys hit a lot of VA places, or yeah, but you guys don't do bars and anything like that.
We do it all.
Yeah, we do it all.
We do a lot of bars.
Okay.
We travel the hedges and the highways.
Okay.
Okay. And right in the middle of a set, I'll break out our song "Jesus Never Tapped Out," and the place goes nuts.
Wow.
It goes absolutely nuts because we're not afraid of it.
No.
We rock and roll. We're going to give them what they want. We're going to give them what we want to give them, and they're going to dig it, and they do.
Right.
They do.
Right. They totally dig it.
You rock anything up. You can make anything good with rock. I mean,
yeah.
That's what we do. We just make everything just a little bit better, or try to anyway. Sometimes.
And we will play it at church function the following morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like when we go into the VA, we play a wide variety. We play a lot of Christian gospel hymns. We play a lot of country music. We play a lot of rock and roll. We play doo-wop. We play
rockabilly.
We play rockabilly. We do Motown. We do some funk. We do jazz. And that's just the covers.
Right.
And then we've got our originals, which covers all the same, because we've been in cover bands for so many years, and I've had to write for those bands. So I get very accustomed to all styles of music, and I love it all.
Oh, yeah.
And he loves it all. And we're real excited about our song, "Thank You for Standing," which is in the Lyndon Lee movie, A Soldier's Secret. And
Linda Lee. I know Linda Lee.
We're very, very excited about that. We get a lot of good things have happened with us just from being in that movie, and the movie's not even out yet. So we're so we love her. We love Charlotte Hogue.
Oh, Charlotte Hogue. She's a good friend. She talks to me all the time.
Charlotte?
I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get her locked up.
There you go. There you go.
I said,
We love Charlotte.
And she calls me, I'll be like, yeah. When she calls me, I'll be like, yes, you have reached the correctional officer. Can I help you?
That's she is so awesome.
I love her to death.
She's
She's
a good person. Yes.
You know, and it's just so coincidental. Her and I go back a long time through Pete DeLorenzo, and Pete was going to have my song Sparrow in his movie The Mentor, and we all became good friends. But it's just amazing that things come back full circle, and the love is always there.
right.
And she is so supportive.
Oh yeah, she's very supportive.
Linda
is
so supportive. Jennifer Dawn is so supportive. You know.
Yeah. So it's funny how we know the same people in the same circle. We're in the same circle, and we're from two different states. I'm from Boston. We're from Boston, and you guys from Virginia, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and we know so many people that we deal with in the same circle, and it just amazes me, with technology, how we can do that. You know, before you couldn't do that. You would have to drive somewhere to meet somebody, get to know them, and then and then meet their friends. But now with technology, everything much is so easy. They go, hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hey. Here go the guys. The guys
Hey,
Charlotte, hey. But we do that too. We drive.
Oh yeah. Well, when I spoke to Jennifer, she said, well, the guys are on the road, Victor. So, just make sure you reach out. I said, I'm going to reach out to them. If they're on the road, we're going to catch them on the road.
We're right back here in our hometown. But we're planning on hopefully going out to see Jennifer in August.
In August.
Really? So, I'm planning on going to see her too.
Yes, we heard something about that, but we haven't heard anything definite.
Yeah, because I have so much on my plate right now. So I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna have some free time before I announce when I'm going out there. But matter of fact, she called me last night. She said, what are you waiting for? Why are you still in the city? You need to come out here to get on this side, California. You got so much talent. You need to be here. I said, all right, Jennifer, I'm coming to see you. All right, I'm coming to see you. She said, yeah, because the guys are coming out here. I said, what guys? He goes, Russell's coming, John's coming. I said, oh, you're trying to have a family reunion then.
Well, I think there's a date for that we're going.
Well, yeah, there's going to be an opening for the movie. Not real sure about any particulars there.
Okay.
But we have talked about going up there to Charlotte's and playing there. They've got a beacon up there, and we're looking into it.
Oh yeah. So,
that would be sweet. But we go to Nashville, we go to Georgia, we go to Florida, wherever we can. Just try to spread the word.
What place have you been to that you guys like loved the energy and rocked out? What state you would say was like one of your most biggest supporters?
Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, people are just totally different down there.
They love us there. We love them. There's a lot of Southern rock royalty in that town.
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner and Blackfoot 38 Special.
38 Special?
Yeah, 38 Special.
Yeah, Donnie Van Zandt.
Donnie Van Zandt's band.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Jennifer Dawn. She talked to me about her 38 Special.
38 Special.
No.
He be like, you come on here, you get the 38 Special. We go after Bigfoot. I said, I ain't grabbing that 38. You better give me the big gun.
Let's see, 38 Special. That's called a Saturday Night Special, wasn't it?
Yep.
That's right. That's so funny. So we have a little something we want to play here. Clip of something that you guys.
Uh-oh.
put together. No, it's called Jesus Never Tap Out.
Blood of the cross washes over me, gives me strength, gives me hope. Blood from the man nailed to the cross for you and me. Take away the sins of the world. Jesus never tapped out. Jesus never quit. Jesus never tapped out.
Just welcome
I love this.
John and Slither to the show.
Jesus never gave up. Jesus never quit.
That's a
No
great
matter
video.
how tough the road.
So I love that song.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's piece of volumes. Now,
That's the song that started my journey.
did it?
Yeah, I was driving down the road and I was driving too fast and I came up on a pickup truck that was driving too slow and I got up on its bumper and I got my lights on and I can see that he's got his big sticker in his windshield in the back that says, Jesus never tapped. And all of a sudden, the Holy Spirit hit me like a ton of bricks. I had to pull over to the side of the road. I understood so much. I understood why Jesus was born. I understood why Jesus lived, why he died, why he rose again on the third day. I understood why he's here for us. And I finally composed myself, drove home to my girlfriend for 13 years. And she goes, what happened to you? And I told her. She goes, oh my gosh. She goes, what are you going to do? I go, I'm going to find a church. And I did. I found a holy roller church. I walked in the door.
And they had stakes in the hand.
Oh no! Yeah. Leather was there.
This guy a comedian. This guy's a comedian. Huh?
Russell,
I just was never the same again. I took my girlfriend there. Next thing I know, we're married now, and we've been married for 10 years, I think it is now. It totally changed my life. I took the song to the vets that I play for, and I played it for them. They fell in love with it. That's become one of their anthems as well, as Jesus Never Tapped Out, because the vets have never tapped out. And I let them know when we play it, this song is for them. I go, Jesus never tapped out. Guess what? You never tapped out. And you are a hero.
Yeah.
And they eat it up. They love it. And they should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you was also you was also in war.
I was in during the Vietnam era war. Yes, I was. I served in a different capacity. I volunteered to go to Vietnam. They sent me to Europe to combat the battle on heroin. So that's where I went. But yeah, I've seen my fair share.
Right. You know, it's amazing what you guys are doing. You know, for the people, especially the people from the VA. You know, me personally, I think those people in their own mind are like lonely. You know, and need that boost of love and friendship, you know.
They do.
And because I'm pretty sure there's some there that have no one come visit them. They've probably been there for years and nobody come visit them, you know, and they're lonely. The only friends they got is the wheelchair next to them, or the people like you guys that come in and perform for them, you know. So I can see the loneliness there, the sadness, and what you guys are doing, going in there and performing for them and bringing a smile and happiness back to them, man, that speaks some value. There's no price for that.
They paid the price, you know.
Yeah, they paid the price, but
it's been a long time since they've seen anybody with this pandemic. Nobody's allowed in there.
Yeah.
There are patients in there that are confined to wheelchairs that have spouses that work at that VA facility just so they can be near their loved one. They're not allowed. They haven't seen their spouses in over 2 years.
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you do if you had the opportunity to change something in that in that facility or for the VA? What would you change?
I would make it so that they could let us play live.
Yeah.
And let us talk to the men. They all have TVs in there.
Okay.
You know, give us a room in there. Let us play live. Let us talk to them. Let us tell them how much we love them, how much we miss them. And then I've tried, and they say they can't do it because they don't have that feature on the company they belong with. It's like not having the right app or something, you know. And I'm like, come on, this is the VA.
Yeah, I mean, they
have a media center.
I know they do.
It's second to none up in there.
But I mean, if they would just let us back in,
they're not
play,
letting anybody.
That's what they want. They want us. They want us there to play in front of them and to socialize with them for a little bit. Look, we're both vaxxed. We're willing to take, you know, whatever test that we need to take, you know, to get in.
It's not an individual
COVID
thing
test.
there. I mean, it's policy there.
I know, but still,
go against policy at the VA. It's like when I tried to get the vets up to play for President Trump, and I read into like brick walls.
Yeah, but if that's the one thing I could get changed, that would be it.
That would be it right now.
Right, and I don't see why that should be a problem after these people fought for our countries.
I don't see either.
I don't see why they should have anything to stop anybody from coming in there and perform for them and make them feel alive again. You know, I mean, that's very important for our veterans all over the world, you know, and I take my hat off for them because, you know, it takes a lot to put yourself in the front line of fire, you know, to protect our country.
Absolutely.
And then to go to a place like that and come back home with a missing arm or a leg, or maybe just never come back home.
Yeah.
Those are big sacrifices that they're taking. So I don't see why when they come back, our government's giving them a hard time to get something so simple as you guys going in there and singing for them. Like I don't see why that should be a problem.
We don't either, but hey, it's politics, and that's
politics in the VA. It's like when I lined up our first gospel show in there, and at first it was a go, and then it got canceled because they found out that I was going to bring Bibles, and I was going to distribute Bibles to anybody that would like a Bible. And the chaplain at the time, he was like, "No, you can't bring Bibles in. You can't touch anybody. You can't proselytize on anybody."
What?
So I looked at him and I said, "There's a Bible in every Motel 6 in the country in the bedstand, and I can't bring Bibles into a VA hospital." And I won. I won. They let the show go on, and it was a huge, huge, huge success. We got to the point where we would go in there with patients and we would play on Sundays the hymns.
Okay.
And it was just such a gratifying thing. These men, they look forward to it.
Right.
I mean, there were times when I was there 3 times a week, giving a clinic, giving a voice lesson, performing, sitting in for the music therapist when they weren't available, and it was just so beautiful, the love that they show us.
Right.
They reach out and they want to touch us.
It's crazy how they make you feel. And, I didn't do anything. I didn't sacrifice. They did. And they're making me feel so damn good to the point of crying,
Yeah.
You
give it back.
Yeah.
And those are tears of joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tears of joy. And Russell, before you became part of Slide with John, what were you doing before that?
I was working in I was actually operating my own tropical fish store. I was painting houses. I was doing anything and everything, really. I was John even worked for me for a while. Back when we first got together, doing remodeling. So I was doing all kinds of stuff, and I was just developing my chops on the bass, because I was a drummer and I switched over to bass after my grandfather died. He was a professional jazz bassist, and I switched over to the bass after he died. And when I met him, when I hooked up with John, I was basically just starting out on the bass. So
basically, sorry, I had to step on it.
Yeah, basically.
That's crazy.
And let me tell you something. In our latest venture, Thank You for Standing, Gene plays the bass guitar, plays the drums, and plays the keyboards, and does such an awesome job in it. So the three of us did the entire recording.
Okay. Does Russell, do you sing?
Yeah.
Oh, you sing as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't sing a whole lot, but I do sing. John does the main vocalist. I do backups, and that's about it.
Okay.
So as far as the bass, right? Why is it the instrument itself? Why is it that the bass only has 4 strings to it? And
So it makes it easier for me to play. I mean, I can really do it all with one string.
I'm done.
I mean, I can do it all with one string if you want to know the truth.
Yeah. I just didn't know if it was a certain thing about it. Like, I was reading a couple of things about it. They was talking about even the time of the changing the springs.
Yeah.
Springs, is there a certain time that you change them, or do they die out? I mean, rip. I don't know if they're dying out.
You know what? I have a bass that I got shortly after John and I got together, and that bass I still play to this day, and it has these same strings on it, and that was from 2010.
Oh, okay.
But they're nylon coated strings, and they last forever, and they still sound good. So why change them?
Right. Don't change it if it ain't broken.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, unless if the strings look nasty, I change them. But if they look clean and they sound decent, and I'm gonna keep on playing them things because they're expensive now.
Yeah, take them off, put them in a pot of boiling water, boil the crud out of them, and put them back on.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What does it make it? What does that do? Just turn them silver again?
Well, yeah, it does do that, but it cleans them. What happens is there's grooves in those strings, and they fill up with DNA and skin and everything else that's on your fingers, oil.
Yeah.
So it
blocks the vibration going through the strings, and the intonation gets affected.
That actually does. It affects the sound waves of the strings. Believe it or not, I prefer a smooth wound, and you can still clean them, but it doesn't build up nowhere near as bad as the round wound ones. So I play the flat wound. And I usually try to play a coated string. So
it's not a sharp and bright. It's got more of a warm,
Low.
almost like an analog sound.
Yeah.
An analog string. Hey, there you go.
Basically.
Basically.
Right. You guys, yeah, you guys also did a intro for Jennifer's radio station.
Yes,
Yes, we did.
Yes, she loved it.
There's a story on that too.
Yeah. She loved it. She called me. She goes, "Hey, I got my intro." I go, "Yes." She goes, "Yeah." She said, "John and Gene just did one on the way to the road. It's awesome." So she sent it to me. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." You guys did good.
John wrote that thing and came over to my house. We got in the truck and we rode across town to the recording studio, recorded it, and sent it directly to her before she made it could do her show.
Mixed and mastered.
That show she did was with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. That was an awesome show.
Yes,
Yeah, it was. It was a good show.
Yeah. So it's just crazy how God works.
I know it.
Right. So tell us the story about the lady that sung.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Gene, start from the beginning.
You talking about from years ago where she came from?
Yeah, just give a little bit of brief history on the spirit that's here.
Well, I think of this lady has followed me from about three houses, I believe, 3 or maybe 4 houses. I'm not sure, but I've actually seen it. It's a lady wearing a kind of off-white gown every time. My son has even seen this thing.
Okay.
And she makes her presence known. John has actually heard her.
All right, may I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to this.
We're having a little get together here, a little band practice. No drinking or anything going on. All right. Everybody, has sound mind about them. Band practice, sound mind. That was good. All right. So I say, excuse me, as I'm making my way to the restroom, and I hear a female voice say, "Why, am I in your way?"
Wow.
And I look around and there is nobody. And I say, "Hey, did anybody just say, 'Why am I in your way?' when I said, 'Excuse me' to this person?" No, nobody said a word. Okay. That was one time. We did our Music Speaks out in Cold Harbor, which we recorded it to go on our web television series. And we did 3 or 4 songs, acoustic, and we're listening to it. We send it out. It goes out on web TV. We're listening to it, and I'm like, where'd that backup come from? Where did that backup? So nobody was singing backup, and we're looking at everybody's lips. I'm like, no, somebody sang. They weren't supposed to sing there. So, one guitar player, he's got a lot of hair on his face. So I'm trying to look, underneath his hair on his lip. And no, he ain't moving his lips, So we figured it was her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta be.
We listened to it and listened to it and we listened to it and it was good.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Was it at least good?
Yeah, no, it was
really
good. Then the other night, I'm over here and we're singing the song, because we're putting the song Hush by Deep Purple on our radio program, Operation Via Terra on American Hearts Radio. And I'm singing, let's do Hush. And I'm singing, hush, hush, thought I heard her calling my name now. And all of a sudden, this female voice comes in behind me. Hush, hush, you broke my heart, but I love you just the same now. Clear as a bell, and it was the same voice that I heard on the recording.
Wow.
So we have a female deceased backup singer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why do you think, Russell, that she's following you?
Well, because I've seen her at 2 other houses. Same apparition, complete. My son has even seen her in both places too. Now, about a month ago, my girlfriend, I went to bed early. My girlfriend was down here, and she calls me on telephone. She says she's scared somebody done pulled her hair.
What?
Asked me if I came down here and did it. And I was like, no, Well, I was half asleep. I hung the phone up. Well, an hour later, my son comes down here and she's sitting in the chair, terrified, couldn't move because she was scared to death. She got her upstairs and about cussed me out because I should have come down there. But she said somebody literally pulled her hair. And then 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting right here in this same chair, and something poked me on my thigh twice. And I mean, I know I felt what I felt. I mean, I could feel it going almost all damn near to the bone.
Wow.
It poked me so good.
Well, let me back you up here, because when we went to Randy's to record the song, that wasn't here. That was an hour's drive
And
from
she
here.
was there too?
And that's where the Spirit sang.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the Spirit attached itself to JR here. And
We talked about that.
Yeah.
too.
Why do you think?
Wow.
Do you think she's trying to communicate with you, Russell? Or
She might be. I'm not exactly sure, but she might very well be, because she's definitely letting her presence be known.
this is what we're doing there. We are in this right now of writing a song in the hertz of the spirit world, the HZ of the spirit world, in hopes of communicating with her through this song.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. Well, there's a lot of paranormal teams out there that are professionals, and they come out to find out and talk to these spirits about why are they following you and why are they trying to attach themselves to you, so you can have a better idea why they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's something that you want to do, I can call one of my friends from the paranormal team and have them come and investigate.
That's up to this man here. His house.
You know what? She really messing with me too bad.
Not
be like getting rid of a girlfriend,
Hey,
No, I wouldn't mind talking to somebody about it, but
yeah,
because she doesn't seem like she's unhappy.
Yeah, she's not harmful or nothing.
She's almost gloatful in her performance that she does.
Yeah.
And she's good.
Yeah.
I think she's just an old rock and roller that never made it and passed on and attached to JR here.
To JR, because JR is working with you and it's rock and roll. I mean, that could be a possibility that she's attached to it.
Because she makes herself apparent to me a lot.
Yeah.
And we go back a long time. So she's familiar with us.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many albums have you guys putting out so far?
3. Yeah, we're getting ready to do number 4. It's going to be a live album of all our favorite songs of all our albums.
Okay. And most of these songs are original songs written by you guys?
Yes, that's correct.
Every one of them.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
And we're also going to do another CD of covers.
Yeah, because when we do our Operation Via Terra, we perform cover music from the Vietnam era. And then we invite the vets up on stage with us to sing with us, and all that good stuff. Let them shout out to their friends and whatnot. So we do a lot of cover music.
Okay. Where's the next show? Where are you going to perform next?
We got
things in the works. I know we're going to be in October. We're going to be at the Jimmy Van Zant Cancer Charity outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. Hope to be out in Oregon and Northern California soon.
Okay.
Right now, what we're doing is we're writing, we're recording, we're getting on as many podcasts, radio shows that we can, just to let people know what we're doing, what we're all about, and the pandemic's not going to slow us down. Once we get the recordings done and everything out of the way, we're gone.
Yeah, we're back on the road.
We are gone.
Okay. Have you guys have met Mr. Mike Wagner, talk show Mr. Mike Wagner?
Yes, indirectly. We're Facebook friends and we communicate on Facebook. We're looking forward to doing some work with Mr. Wagner.
Yeah.
And kudos to him on his being number 5 in Bermuda. That is huge.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. You guys are great. I'm wishing you guys the best. You always can come on the show if you guys got any stuff you want to promote, you want to talk about anything, videos, you can reach out to me or my co-host. We'll set you up a day. We'll bring you back on the show and we'll talk about your video, promote it on our website, and our YouTube channel and the Power Post Network channel. And we'll give you all the exposures that we can to get your stuff out there, because that's what we're here for.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Keep up the good work that you're doing, and God bless you for what you're doing to help little guys like us.
We're little too. We're trying to help the little guys like us.
There you go.
Well, we're going to spread the word about you all just as much as we can. No, thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you. I have to say one thing. So wait for next time's meeting for you guys to sing a song for us.
Sure.
We can do that next time.
Yeah. We want to catch you in the studio.
Yeah.
Born to be wild.
There you go.
Okay.
Man.
I got some pipes.
You got some pipes. I like it.
Wait, what did Charlotte just say?
Charlotte said something.
Gene, did someone when you were real young tell you were going to sing or
I think she's good, and she's holding on to you to help you make it big. She was a great singer in her day, and is passing it on to you. Okay. Charlotte be talking to the spirit, so we got to get that. We got to get
that. That's amazing. That's
man. Man, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Holy cow. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So you guys got fans, You guys got fans.
Got 2 more.
You got 2 more.
Thank you. We love you so. You got fans too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. So
thank you guys.
We love you guys.
Love you.
Love too, brother.
All right, nah.
Later.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Yes. That was Gene Russell and John Harvey. Great guys. These guys are amazing. I'm glad they came on the show. Thank you, Jennifer Dawn, for having these amazing guys come on the show. Listen, I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Play my song and then I'll say, bow. So yes, people, you guys can follow the Sliders. May go on YouTube, check out their page, check out the music, sharing this, caring. and we're gonna have our last show here at 7:00 with celebrity boxer
Mr. Frankie Pickard. Frankie Pickard.
Yes, we'll be
Guy's
talking.
amazing. Oh God. Wrestling.
Yeah.
He did wrestling.
He did some wrestling stuff, and then he got into the celebrity boxing, and we'll be talking to him in a little bit. We was at that fight. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Danielle Bell, thank you so much. You've been great supporter. Tune in at 7 so we can talk to the celebrity boxer Frank Pickard about his fight in Atlantic City on March 26th. We were there. My co-host, my son Stacks from Stacks in the City was there, and my godson P-Rock was there as well. We had an amazing time. We've seen all the fights. Great. Big shout out to Hazel Roche, two-time champion. You know what I'm saying? Mad love to him and everybody else that was out. So with that being said, we'll see you at 7:00.
We're gonna leave with peace, love,
respect. And we are out of here.